Mark, we're at the One-to-One conference in Cape Town today. Tell me a little bit more about Giga Metals and the progress you've made over the last 6 to 12 months.
Well, there's been a couple of important events happen. One is we did a 36-hole infill drilling program this summer, and we just released assay results from all but 2 of those holes about 3 or 4 days ago. And essentially, those holes were designed to lift some inferred resources that are in the mine plan to the indicated category, and also to get more detail on our starter pits where we've got better than average grade. We just wanted more pixels on that and more metallurgical sample. Mission accomplished. The other interesting thing that's happened recently is we've had a couple of very interesting new members of our board. One is Martin Vidra. He was at Sherritt for 31 years. He's an engineer. He understands technically all parts of the mining process. He's also done due diligence on greenfields projects all over the world, and he likes our project, so he's joined our board. And then towards the end of his career at Sherritt, he got involved in marketing. So he was selling nickel and cobalt products to end users, and he knows all the end users very well. The second addition to our board is actually kind of amazing. Bob Morris retired from Vale last December. At Vale, he was in charge of worldwide sales for their base metals, copper, nickel, cobalt, but also precious metals, something like a $7 billion annual portfolio. So he retired and joined our board. Both Martin and Bob believe that we've got a project that's going to get built this market cycle. They both believe that the nickel market has fundamentally changed, and that fundamental change is driven by, the rise of electric vehicles. And so the bifurcation between Class 1 and Class 2 nickel, Class 2 being ferronickel, Class 1 being nickel that can be upgraded to something that can go into batteries, remarkably pure, is important. It's those Class 1 projects that are difficult to bring on stream. Most of them require, according to Wood Mackenzie, a $12 price, $12 per pound price to get the projects built. And by their same definition, we think our project's going to be somewhere between a $7 to $9 nickel price to get built. So we're still out of the money, but we are competitive with the huge HPAL projects of the world. And that's an important thing to understand.
So it's a real endorsement of the project that you've got such quality that's joined the board.
Absolutely, and they're both extremely knowledgeable. I mean, hands-on knowledgeable in a very big way of the nickel market.
So the next 6 to 12 months for yourselves, what should investors be looking out for?
Well, the next step will be an updated geological model, which will be a result of the drilling program. And that should be the next 2 or 3 months sometime. We should have that. That's the basis for a new mining plan. If you've got a solid geological model, that's the foundation for any engineering study. So that's step 1, and we're going to have that extremely solid. And then we've got metallurgical work to do and so forth to figure out if we can more selectively mine our starter pits so that we can be putting higher grade material through the mill and lift our IRR higher. So that's all work that's going to be ongoing over the next year or so.
Good. And how's the One-to-One event been for you?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Cape Town is lovely. Never been here before.
Super. Well, thank you for your time today.
Cheers.